ジャンルは当然寂しさまさりける認めもそうも彼ぬとバチヘバ
In 1467, Kyoto becomes a battlefield. Rival factions clash in the Ōnin War, and the capital burns. Palaces, temples, and homes lie in ruins. What begins as a dispute over succession spirals into nationwide conflict. From this devastation, the Sengoku, the age of warring states, is born.
戦乱今より100年続かん
The Ashikaga shoguns remain in Kyoto, but their power has withered to shadows. Surrounded by fires they cannot control, they cling to ceremonial authority while true strength slips away. The shogunate becomes a hollow shell, unable to command obedience beyond the palace walls.
道ばかりの将軍流下は試せたり
Across the provinces, regional warlords, the daimyō, rise to prominence. Each builds an army, commands loyalty, and fortifies strongholds. Samurai now rally to local lords rather than Kyoto. Power fragments, and Japan becomes a patchwork of competing domains, each vying for dominance.
我が地こそ国なり
Betrayal and intrigue define this age. Alliances are forged and broken with dizzying speed. A friend one season may be an enemy the next. Warlords maneuver endlessly, their maps filled with shifting colors, as trust gives way to ruthless calculation.
ちょびもちも木の風時代
Stone fortresses rise across Japan, each castle a symbol of power and ambition. These are not just military bastions, but political centers where commerce, culture, and governance thrive. The castle town becomes the heart of Sengoku life, drawing peasants, merchants, and warriors into its orbit. For villagers, the Sengoku brings hardship. Heavy taxes, forced labor, and endless battles scar daily life. Yet some resist, forming Ikki, leagues of peasants, monks, and minor lords. These uprisings briefly challenge the daimyō, proof that unrest reaches every level of society.
白鳥にも力あり
From distant shores, Portuguese traders arrive, carrying firearms. The arquebus spreads quickly, transforming the battlefield. Samurai once relied on bow and sword. Now, volleys of musket fire decide victories. Europe's arrival begins to reshape Japan's art of war.
鉄砲こそ未来を消す
Temples and sects raise armies, their monks marching as soldiers. The Iko-Ikki of true Pure Land Buddhism grow into formidable foes, challenging both daimyō and shogun. Faith and politics intertwine as religious power becomes another force in the chaos of Sengoku. By 1573, the last Ashikaga shogun is driven from Kyoto. The dynasty that ruled for over 2 centuries collapses into obscurity. Japan now belongs entirely to the warlords, and the struggle for unification begins anew under new, ambitious leaders.